deep strike.
I mean, yeah, but it's going to be difficult to actually deploy them because it's such a huge squad.
You want to kill him?
Yeah, true. True.
Or you deep strike the desolation squad.
Would be the most useful thing in the universe, I would have thought. I would have thought, actually, Eradicators would probably be a really good option for that.
Flamer dudes.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, those guys as well.
Thank you to Moscat. Good to see you, by the way. Thank you for subscribing. That is very much appreciated.
I got my Desolation Squad built, by the way. They're going to be making an appearance. Of course not. In fairness, at this point, I have actually run out of Grey Primer, so I need to get more.
Oh no, but what? The Unpainted Legion continues.
I should have just played Grey Shields.
I'm
Would have been easier.
ask everybody what they want when you think and just put them all in one bag.
You know what you could do? Just get black spray paint and claim they're a stealth.
They're all Raven Guard. It's just they're all black. All black. No, they're black shields. It's an entire Space Marine chapter of black shields.
They literally have stealth camo.
Yeah.
Or we could just bases to be invisible.
Yeah.
3D print them in clear acrylic.
Yeah, they've all got like active camo.
Yep.
Yeah. You could genuinely do that with Alpha Legion. They like actually have that.
The new scouts look aren't they?
No, they're not, are they?
And they've got
I'm going to be running my scouts as Eradicators from... not Eradicators, Eliminators from now on. Because they're just not great now. One sniper per squad. It's just stupid now.
and they've lost something else as well. But the other good parts.
Who knows? Who knows? Yeah, so it's next Saturday that it actually comes on. Okay,
Alright, shall we get going, boys?
sure.
Hello, everybody. Hope you're doing well. Scout would like to remind you that we are all nerds. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the IC9 Broadcasting System. Tonight, bringing to you Dungeons and Dragons. Good evening.
But
You get your pizza.
Today's episode is entitled "V Burns the Pizza" again. Well, that's good. That's a good start. If I keep like complaining today, or not like complaining, but being like all the time, I've got something wrong with my sinuses. I've got like a headache right there that has been there since this morning.
yeah.
Oh.
How many slices do you want? One or one?
No, just be a man. Roll it up like a burrito. No,
that's
a
like a
calzone.
patty.
Yeah, a calzone is more like a patty. You have like the dough, you put the filling in it, and then you fold it on top and you cook it like that rather than just taking a pizza and folding it in half.
No, he eats it crust first, holding the filling section of the triangle.
I've done an excellent job of cutting this into
Wow.
whatever the fuck those are.
Cool. You see, what I like doing with my daughters nowadays is I use a knife and I do like 3 slices on one side and 4 on the other and just watch them like.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh.
You're evil. Right then, let's get back into the game proper. There we go. Hello, everybody. We can see all 3 of them, or bits of them anyway. You can see your eye.
My eye.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
You can see you just fine, obviously, and we can just see sort of like that much of you.
You're like Phantom of the Opera.
The phantom of the D&D table is here, inside your mind. Anyway, moving on. So, we left off last week with these guys, well, most of these guys, having...
Me.
Yeah, you. Not even most of us this time.
No, it's the minority.
Yeah.
With these guys having fled the structure that they had been given.
It's tactical withdrawal.
Fled the...
Yeah, fled, mate.
What
Sorry.
do they say in Monty Python? Run away!
Yeah.
Run away! Run away!
Bravely run away, away.
they have departed the structure they were previously in order to acquire a more tactically advantageous location.
Yes, that's the one.
There we go. So Cowardly ran away and are now situated on a Silver Dragon's mobile fortress cloud. Mobile fortress cloud.
Yes. Mm-hmm. It's D&D. Anything you say is going to make sense.
Tobysaurus would like to assure us that you needed to run to survive.
It's Tobysaurus.
Don't worry,
Toby.
Toby. There are no doors on the cloud.
Oh, good. You won't be being scythed in half this week, then.
I am
That's
going
good.
to have to have it in Harbour Light that's being killed by a door who's called Tobying it.
Although, because he's a plushie this week, we can now use him to hold the doors open.
Does he have enough mass to do that?
Not as a
I
plushie.
was going to say, he's a plushie, surely. Unless he's a beanbag plushie,
No.
then I doubt it.
Even your character doesn't become an entire beanbag.
Oh, shame. Beanbag full of steel ball bearings.
I think I ended up carrying both.
Yep. Yes, you did. Oh, speaking of which, charisma save.
Oh. That'll be me, I imagine.
Might that be 11?
That's not
I
terrible.
don't know.
Are you
It's-
using your gold dice?
I just tried the yellow with a sparkle of sort of lime green in them.
So snot.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah. It's like I've gone through the bit where I've got green snot when I'm out. It's now yellow with green.
So
Would you call that moss green? Or...
we should clarify. This new yellow dice is the one from the D&D magazine, isn't it?
If you do.
This is the golden dice, they called it.
Dragon's Adventures.
So yeah, they are golden dice supposedly, and they've got a lot of
Yeah,
bubbles in
pull
them.
the
actually.
other one, it's got
Are they?
bells on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's an L in that one. Almost. Look at that one.
Yeah, there are quite a few.
Look at the one I've just rolled towards you. That's even worse.
Yeah, there are actually. That is not a small bubble either. That is, and it's near the one.
Oh no, you're joking me.
Which is alright if it drags the ones to the bottom.
No.
It doesn't
It's a
though, because
bubble.
it's an air
It makes it
bubble,
lighter.
which it'll
Oh,
do the
dear.
opposite.
Look at those two. You hold them up to the light, it's even worse.
Put them in salt water, see how they float.
Yeah, that is not a bad idea.
Mm.
That's roll 2 11.
If they are stable on a single number, that's very bad.
Mm.
They don't hold on to.
Anyway, let us continue. So, what do you wish to do at this point? You are safely.
What did you roll?
Oh yes.
Oh, yeah, 7.
And what did you get?
Not 7, I imagine.
Less than that, actually. I'm pretty sure.
No.
I rolled 6.
Ooh.
Congratulations.
I rolled an 11.
Congratulations. You are holding some plushies.
Amazing.
Unknown to you. And in fact, unknown to the entire party, because none of you passed.
None of us managed it this time.
However, I will be nice and see if anybody who is with you passes this check for you.
Oh, what? The teenager?
The teenager, the dragon, and...
Well, no,
Lash.
Lash isn't there. is
Oh
it?
no, that wasn't here.
So, fair enough.
Everybody is sharing the same delusion this week, apparently.
Evidently.
Yeah.
So yes, what do you wish to do now? You are presently on the cloud. You are safe, probably.
Oh, you need to take a long
rested?
Sorry,
Have we done a long rest? Or do we...
you have not done your long rest yet.
I thought we did because Toby, it's sunk in.
Oh yes, you did actually. Thank you for reminding me because it did sink into him. You have done a long rest.
Oh,
You can-
Okay.
I've
Take
leveled up.
Do you mind if I do the long rest retroactively?
Yeah, sure.
Because I wasn't here. I was,
That's fine.
Your plushie's still long rested.
Yeah.
So I am now level 17. I gain a new ability.
What is it this time?
By the way, I've been working on the effects of what the device, the thing you've had sink into you.
Oh, it wasn't.
Oh,
it was
those
James.
things.
It was James.
It was it was
wasn't
only
any
the
of us.
people that aren't here that
They're gonna
had one of
have-
those.
They're going to have fun.
No.
It's
You
not
guys
very
might end up
extra
having fun
pain.
afterwards.
Well, Toby's already given permission to chop his head off. Okay, well, yeah, well, vocal sword.
Starts turning. You can't kill me even if I
I
try.
now have Rend Mind.
Rend mine.
Which in English
I can sweep my psychic blade directly through a
Dave.
creature's mind.
You already had Rend Mind. We've heard your jokes.
Yeah, wait.
Well, now I just don't do it on the party. I do it on other people.
Ouch.
That's quite nice. If they fail, they get stunned for a minute.
Oh, fuck. Oh, that's not good.
That's
So-
very
So
good.
they make a
Stunned is super
they
powerful.
make a Wisdom saving throw,
And
DC
each turn?
equal to 8 plus my proficiency bonus of 6 plus my Dexterity modifier of 5.
6?
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Have you got a
that's
proficiency of 6?
Well, mine's 6 as well.
Do you get that at level?
17.
I don't know.
Oh.
D&D Beyond does everything for me, so I don't have to worry about what my character does anymore.
No one get level 17.
What level are you now?
So
I am level 17, yeah. Oh,
So-
I should have. I need
That's
to
not
change.
bad, though.
I've been working with the level 16 proficiency bonus. I was like, what?
So-
that means all you to hit.
so it's a Wisdom saving
And you
throw,
say, and you say
Christ, I've got to redo everything.
DC of 19.
When it's out
Okay.
plus 1 to it.
Yeah, I know, but I've got to rub it all out.
Your saving
And
throws
then
will
do it
change.
Hmm?
Your saving throws will change.
Yeah, my saving throws will
think it-
change.
I think it
My
might be
attacks
time-
will change.
I think it might be time you print yourself off a new character sheet and bring it in next week.
Yeah, I think you might be
It seems
right.
hardly worth it. When you finish the campaign.
Oh,
Well, true, that's fair.
and I get to use it once per long rest for free, and then every other time I want to use it after that, I use 3 psionic energy dice.
Yeah, and it's, and it's we got now.
A lot.
10. I mean, if we can't kill something in 9 minutes of combat.
Yeah, mind you, 9 minutes, that's 90 turns. I
Yeah.
think we'll probably manage it by that point.
Either that or weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the
If
two.
it comes around after 90 attacks and it's still there, we are.
I can think of a couple of things that could survive 90 rounds of damage.
I can think of one thing off the top of my head, but I don't think it's actually
You
part of D&D anymore.
You would have to be spectacularly stupid, though.
So if the black dragon's flying off the castle and I rend its mind as it flies off and it gets stunned, does it just plummet to the ground?
Probably not.
It glides.
Just as it's about to pull its wings out, and no.
Ice plants on the ground below. Does your plushie have the phase organ? Yes. Although you would have to strip the plushie off to be able to see it at this point. And
That
be
sounds a
easiest-
little bit too kinky.
Would that be the easiest way to remove it? Wait till the plushie, open him up, take it out, stitch it back up.
you could try.
Comes back round, take 26 d6 damage. What?
Why? You got surgery performed on you when you're a beanbag filled plushie.
This is where you discover when you cut into the plushies, they're flesh.
Oh no, that is infinitely worse. Flesh
Do
golems.
we have a rubber?
Sure.
I need to get rid of all my song.
Proficient in that.
Did I actually throw something with a decent aim?
Yeah, amazingly.
Okay, that's not good. That's usually a bad sign.
So
Hopefully for you and not for us.
Wow, thanks.
Pull me dice back.
I caught something as well. I might be ill. I get more coordinated when I'm ill, I think.
Well, that's ironic.
Dyspraxia.
Ah, yes, that's fair.
Right then, so you take your rest, you relax, you have an enjoyable time aboard the Cloud. Did you ask her to take the Cloud anywhere?
No. Maybe up. So a bit more out of
Safe distance. When you guys awaken come the next day, you are definitely feeling a little bit chilled. It's fairly cold up here.
I'm alright. I've got resistance to cold.
Brr.
It's probably less of a problem for you just because bulk.
Elephant, yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair.
You are feeling quite chilled. This is not
Don't
quite...
turn there. It'll start a fire.
You are definitely feeling a little bit chilled compared to what you would prefer, but you're still tolerable. It is still tolerable.
We've got to wait a couple of days.
You do, yeah. So you've got a couple of days you could do stuff with.
Only got 2 for
Where's the mouse?
It's on the website.
No, I'm on Discord, so it's on there anyways.
Ah, yeah.
There's not a lot around us.
In the current area near you, there is Reed, Toss, Vundir. You could head over the mountain.
Go around.
Yeah, we're going.
Yep. Hercune is over the mountains.
What was in Hercune? Anything exciting?
There's brains in jars. Bikini was the brains in jars. Vunder and Reader also kind of like
Didn't we
hot
leave the
piles and
truck
nothing.
somewhere around
Really?
here?
The
Didn't we
truck?
leave- Yeah, didn't we leave the
What, you
truck?
mean
The disco party
former
truck?
Priscilla?
Yeah. Where did we leave
I
that?
can't remember.
Wasn't it in a short put?
Was it in his circus? I can't remember.
Short point. Well, short point's quite a ways off.
Yeah, because you switched over to driving the car you found.
Where's your to-do
Yeah,
list
which
of
got the
stuff,
short.
what we need to do?
Oh, it's cool. It's silly.
It's got quite silly.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got to pick up an emissary from the bug people.
Where are we taking said
Um,
emissary?
With us to space, possibly.
Okay, well that's, we can't do that
We've got to
yet.
bomb the squidgies at some point.
Yeah,
um,
later.
Collect missiles from various power stations if there are any left, because they might be useful.
Well, there aren't any missiles on this one. We did look. There's missile.
Alright.
Oh, mind you, this is a fort rather than the
Power station.
the
yeah.
power station, which actually isn't far from here, in fairness. And we do have a way of transporting them now, if the Silver Dragon would be happy to pick them up and carry them for us rather than just hoard them for herself.
Isn't that where the Black Dragon lives, though?
No, the Black Dragon kind of lives everywhere.
I think the Black Dragon at the moment is sitting on our hold.
Oh yeah, that's also true. Yeah, because they're thingy.
Yeah. My next things are go space, stop end of the world, go to the pub, let it all blow over.
Okay, so basically, the one thing we can actually do now is grab a bunch of anti-air missiles
All
before we get into the final act of Shaun of the Dead. That's it.
I'm sure there's something else we were going to do. Well, we're going to go back to the artist formerly known as the Beholder and get him to do something.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, we're calling him that from now on. That's great.
Wasn't he going? Weren't we going to go and see him about getting something improved? But I can't remember what.
Well, he's
The pinnace.
doing the pinnace for us now. Ah!
Here's improving
Should-
your pinnace.
Toey's not here. You don't. I know.
Yes.
Well, there is that.
Isn't he nearby as well?
Not really. He's in
No, he's in.
He's
Laridian.
in Peridian. He's not the furthest thing away from us.
That's fair.
Hercune, Vunder, and Reedertos are basically as long as 'tis broad away from each other. Peridian's about that far away again.
You could go over to Portho.
What the fuck is... Oh, Potho. Yeah,
What's over there?
the rest of the naughty boys from my order that need murdering. Murder, killing to death.
Hmm.
Oh, is that like alive?
Yeah.
Didn't we have-
Yeah, with the pretty stupid god.
Didn't we have a map of power
what?
stations?
Stupid undead god.
Yes.
So where's
Yeah.
where's the nearest?
Stupid undead god that I definitely am not worshipping now. No. Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Where was the nearest power station to us that we probably haven't been to?
That we haven't been to.
I think been to the closest ones to you, so let me just have a quick look.
The closest one was where we encountered the dragon last time, which was literally in the mountains just south of where we are now.
Hold on, I'm trying to find my DM map. Should I put them down there?
I'm pretty sure at this point the only city we haven't visited is New Koroth itself. So
there it is.
Very highly rated.
Right,
Oh,
I
yeah.
will go over the places you haven't been yet. You have not been to...
We might
New
not have
Koroth
been to
itself.
Wilton.
You haven't been to Wilton. I
Okay.
know that for certain.
Yeah, we haven't been to Wilton.
You haven't really done much in Clipper.
No, true, because it's super demony.
You've never
Yes.
actually been into Macabre.
No, true, but I feel
Um,
like we probably wouldn't be welcome now anyway.
I think other than that, you've been everywhere at least a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, you've never been to Wilton, you've never really gone into Macabre, and you've not been to New Koroth.
No.
obviously, because it's a hellhole.
And we've never been to Cliff
Oh,
either, because that's a
also-
literal hellhole.
Toby reminds you that you are also getting your suits fixed up.
Oh, yeah, you got to do mending.
What, did they get a bit fucked up last week, did they?
It's okay. They got blessed. They were holy.
Ah.
You had a spear through
Well-
yours, remember?
Sword.
Or sword. Remember, you got sort of
Yeah, I
damaged
thought
quite badly.
I thought I got rid of that with the long rest. Not the long rest, the
You-
short
you
rest we
fixed-
did in the hole.
You fixed it, and you patched it over, but you hadn't properly fixed it.
Oh, I did mending.
Oh yeah, you did.
I mendinged everything.
Oh,
I
yeah.
thought me and Toby mendinged everyone
Mendinged
during
but
the
Yeah, but we've been in combat.
during the short rest. Oh well, yeah, you've been in combat since actually. Yeah, that's a fair point.
Mending,
Right,
We've been in
I
combat.
will-
No, we haven't been in
No,
combat. We were in combat.
but
Well-
you did have damage to your suits from stuff happening.
Mending.
let us say if anything needs mending, I will do mending on it.
Very well.
Yeah.
Also, Toby says that the artist was going to improve your suits for you.
Oh yeah, yeah, he was.
Um,
I mean, we do need them to survive the hard vacuum of space. We kind of do need that, really.
Mine's
Yeah, just because yours is an actual spacesuit. The rest of us aren't so lucky.
Where's the nearest non-visited power station? Because there was a grid of them
yeah.
somewhere.
Right.
It's not a grid. It is the nearest one that you've not.
Oh no.
There are 3 more power stations, major power stations, that you could go to.
Major power station. Sorry.
There is one which is almost exactly halfway between Ukoroth and Fort Jar.
Right, and the Drake Peaks.
One that is almost exactly next to Fort Wilk.
Okay, well that's a bit far away. At the moment.
And one that's to the southeast, east-southeast of Wilton, near the coastline.
All of them are a bit of a far off.
Yeah,
They're
we
all
don't want
in
to
the
spend a day with
southwest.
and a day getting back.
Yeah.
No, we've only got a day. We don't want to be late for, like, killing people.
No, they're all in the southwest corner of the map, basically.
I mean, just because it's going to take him a couple of days to set things up doesn't mean you couldn't turn up later.
Ah.
Is that going to piss him off?
You don't know. You could ask him on the laptop.
Has it got the range, isn't it?
You don't know.
Try it. Why not?
Tap, tap, tap. Do you mind if we're off for a couple of days?
Okay. There is a long delay before a message comes up. How long?
Okay. Well, if
So-
we have the option to, I mean, really, setting up to go into the way I look at it, the Peridian is the closest of all of the places that we can go right now that we kind of need to, right? So there's the what'd you call it? What's it fucking called? Power station. That's it.
Yeah.
So there's the power station on the Barrier Islands.
Yeah.
There's a power station near Wilton, and there's a power station on pretty much that mountain in the Drake Peaks, right? So there's one there, and then one down there. Peridian is also a place we need to go to get everyone bar his spacesuit space-proof.
How long will it take us to get to Peridian?
Probably a day and a bit.
Probably about a day's travel because she can go straight over the mountains.
Yeah,
Okay.
because it does the crow flies.
So it's
The only other place we could go is Potho Island. But if we go to Potho Island, we're basically starting a side quest to go and murder all of the undead monks.
So that's about a day, and then Wilton's another nearly a day to get to the power station.
Yeah,
It's a bit less than a day to get to Wilton from there.
So if we say to
Yeah.
him we'll be back in a week,
It takes a while for a response to come back. Gives me time to work.
Oh,
perfect.
chill. All right then. Yeah, cool. Okay, so we'll go from here to Peridian.
Yeah.
Oh wait, hang on. Probably not the best idea actually, because he'll need to take our suits in order to perfect them.
No, because he perfected.
Toby's.
How long
in
did
like
that take?
I think it was over the course of a rest.
it was like an hour or something, wasn't it? Because we literally went. Oh,
Well,
no,
it
look at that.
depends on the rest. Was it a long rest or a short
Short
rest? A short rest. Oh, okay, maybe then. All right, maybe if we spend like maybe a day pottering around in Peridian, then we can get ours done.
You will take levels of exhaustion while you're in Peridian, because Peridian is radioactive.
How badly radioactive?
You can't really get away with the light suits for too long.
Oh, what about,
All right, what about if we put them in your portable hole? You take them in and be like, "Hi, you make these into spacesuits, please." Because you have a working spacesuit already. For you, it doesn't matter.
Me to do that for you.
Is that teenager speaking?
This is the Iron Master.
Can you do that?
I'm sure if you introduce me to him, I can remain there and make sure that the suits are prepared. You can go with Granny Goo. Oh, God, no. That was deliberate, by the way. That wasn't a slip on my part.
Good, yeah.
Never tell her I said that.
If
If you go with Granny, you will be able to attend to other matters, whatever you choose
As
to
long as
do.
they're in
Okay.
a less irradiated area.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Do we know how radiated Wilton and the power station are?
Power station is going to be hella irradiated.
Power station-
Wilton?
Wilton was a major city, so I would imagine it would be hit, perhaps not as bad as here. Actually, it wasn't a major city. Let me just double check that.
It's only got the town mark
He
on
he
that.
would know. It was a town. Yeah.
Yeah. We do have to pop over to Clifford at some point. But I get the feeling that since Mr. Tilvas, i.e. the cult leader of the Fort Gurak Nasty Boys, he was doing mega research in Clifford.
Yeah.
So once we kill him,
Oh.
there you go.
God, that's loud.
Once we kill him and we get his lab results back, we'll probably have more of an idea of what we're doing in Clifford. So that one kind of has to be a prerequisite to going and getting
Yeah.
your dad's ring or whatever it is that we're actually getting in that.
You wish to
God-forsaken
claim his
city.
dad's ring.
For God's sake, man. Oh, Jesus.
Rather him than I'm not going to.
That's probably wise. Sorry, I
I
had to.
don't know if there's a problem with incest in the Sea Elf Kingdom, but that sounds...
Yeah.
Did you know if he has sex with his dad in an elevator, it's wrong on so many levels?
That was good. But I am not going to dignify it with a laugh.
Oh, even though you want to.
No, actually, I don't feel the need to laugh. I can respect it as a joke, but I don't feel the need to burst out laughing.
Fair now. Right, so, yeah.
The artist formerly known as Beholder.
The artist.
I still love that.
The holder. Yeah, that one's staying.
How many pop culture references can we squeeze into? I killed Steve Jobs.
You did indeed kill Steve Jobs. To be fair, he was a vampire.
Verdict on Wilton then, as a...
Wilton was a site of some interest. Let me bring up my notes on it. It was a major research area. You might be able to find some scientific equipment or resources there.
Might actually be quite useful for that, yeah.
Or dangerous experiments gone wrong.
Either way, it's big.
Given what we've seen across the lands here, that is a distinct possibility. From what I understand, they had a number of genetics companies there.
Oh, wonderful. Well, someone's going to get weird coloured skin, I imagine. Okay.
There's a plushie.
Hey.
Absolutely no one. No one in the world. Laridian scientists. I wonder what happens if we genetically splice a T-Rex to a cat.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, that is the yeah.
I feel like the Laridian scientists were basically like every single scientist in Fallout between 2050 and the Great War. It's just, what happens if we put this weird predator in this thing's
fair-
body?
be fair-
Deathclaw.
You're seeing what happened when they didn't have any kind of oversight or anything because everything had just gone to shit.
Mm-hmm.
And they had no controls, they had no resources. So
It's basically Rapture, isn't it, from Bioshock? Zero morals, zero oversight. Just do whatever the fuck you want.
It's like,
See what
if
comes
they were
out the
alive for a
other
little
end.
bit longer, it's like, I know, Jurassic Park sounds like a good sounding idea.
Sounds
Yeah.
like a good and definitely not bad
they
idea.
were literally setting up to do that.
Yeah.
That's why there's dinosaurs.
It's like, why is there an invisible dinosaur? Well, we might have made it.
We might have put a chameleon DNA in this dinosaur. Now it has basically active camouflage.
Yeah. Which is strange for a place where they wanted people to see it. It's like, look at
Yeah.
the attraction, where is it? You can't see it.
Where is it? Well, look on the heat map. See, it's over there by that rock. Well, what the fuck is the point? All I can see is an orange blob. I can't actually see it.
It's okay.
That's the
We'll
point.
just put a goat out there.
Yeah. Well, now
do
I just
not want-
watched a goat disappear. That's all I watched.
Wolf asks, is it time for a TPK? Not yet.
Oh my lord.
I That'll be later.
With regards to the whole Wilton thing,
Yeah.
I don't think, while offer is kind, I say to the Iron Mask, it probably won't serve us well if we go to Peridian, have them perfected there, and then bugger off to Wilton in the meantime, because we're probably just going to die of radiation in Wilton.
I'm not.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Quinn. You are not going to die of radiation.
Well, it's only
Well done, have a gold star.
it's only a short rest before for him to do one suit. So if we turn up and he can do two, it's only a couple of hours, and then we can leave the Iron Mask behind so we can get to know the
I
Iron
would
Mask
appreciate an opportunity to speak with this creature.
Yeah. with the artist formerly known as Beholder.
That's true enough.
So we can do that. We can
He's known by a symbol. Is he?
No.
No, that's what we're going to suggest.
Oh,
doing
yeah,
next.
yeah. A number of like circles with diamonds on it. That's what it should be.
And then you'll find out that no one actually likes his new name, so he goes back to his old one anyway.
Yeah, because his new name was
Hold on.
unpronounceable.
I was going to turn this down because you're just blowing out the microphone
Sorry,
every time.
again. My bad.
Right, so if we just stop off.
Well, you have to wear a mask, and that might quieten you down.
Sorry.
We'll just get him an elephant mask.
An elephant mask.
That's it. Everybody has now got to wear a mask of their character.
Oh God.
So we'll go to Peridia, introduce, ask him to sort the suits.
Yeah.
We'll leave the
Oh.
Iron Child behind, and then
The Iron Child.
You are really antagonising the podcast.
The man's dying of cancer, for fuck's sake.
well, we'll
Come
call him a
on.
man.
Oh, the man's dying of cancer. Who was it who threw away some of that?
Oh my
Well,
god.
no one here.
Guys, you're the Make a Dream Foundation.
Oh, we're the freaking fantasy Make-A-Wish guys. And what's your wish, cancer-ridden child? I
wish
want
to
to save the world. Oh, fuck me. Why couldn't you have wished to see fucking Spider-Man? Oh, not shit-talking the Make-A-Wish Foundation. They're
No,
amazing.
they are lovely people. I was just imagining out of you guys, it would have to be him.
Yeah, it would have to be, yeah.
And you being told to play Spider-Man, you would dress up as a drow.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes, you will. For the cancerous children. You will do it.
What happened
Oh
to
my God.
the curing potion that we had?
Oh, it was, well, we only had one bottle of it, so, and he's got like a whole larder full of it, so it basically, we poured it down the sink. Because, what is his name? Alinar, the Sam's character, the truth.
No, we can't be caught with this.
No. Yeah, it was basically like, our former rogue stole it, and then once we figured out what it was, Sam just went, no body, no crime, and just poured it down the sink. Ugh, it's not the definition.
Right, okay. So we'll go to Peridia, have our suits done, then go on an adventure while we leave the Iron Child behind with the artist formerly known as Beholder.
Yeah, I think it probably might be a good idea if they learn how to pilot the pinnace as well, because then we're going to be gone for a little while.
Well, who's got? I can pilot a.
We can both fly, but the question is, does that mean just in atmosphere, or can we do it
Did you not get
outside as
orbital
well?
maneuvering as one of the things you picked up?
No, he's got few. I was going to get orbital
I think I
mechanics
left
as
that
one
one
of my things,
behind.
but I had to. I couldn't have that many because my
Yeah,
bonus is only +1.
that's entirely fair.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it meant that you
It
wouldn't
was
have
intelligence based.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
What-
if
how-
none of you can pilot it, I would be able to. I can't promise it would be the most efficient, but
do
I
you
know the
have a
mechanics.
Do you have a chip?
Yes.
We could, like later, not now. But if you're going to be in Peridian, you might as well familiarize yourself with it. We could take a little quick jaunt to New Mavic just before we have to go up, and we can get Mr. Iron Mask the orbital mechanics
Well, in theory, any of you could have it.
Or
True, but a lot of us don't have. Well, I could take out my piloting one and
Yeah, 'cause
replace it with
that's-
orbital mechanics.
or
because I can fly anyway.
Yeah, you now know how to fly. It's
Yeah.
not a chip thing. It's
No, my chip I think was for driving.
how
and for,
difficult would it be
shooting.
to
Yeah.
transfer an AI out of a vehicle?
Christ.
An
Yes. I imagine.
The colonel,
Do you mean the major?
mean
or major, yeah.
you promoted
Again,
Put him into.
they are a terrestrial flying machine rather than an orbital mechanical. I think, yeah, if the Iron Mask familiarizes themselves with Peridian, they can at the very least, I assume they're coming with us up to space, or well, they don't have to, but if they would like to, they're welcome to.
It would make sense.
Yeah.
If you're going to talk with anybody who's up there, assuming there is anybody up there, you'll need somebody who's got access codes.
Quite. Okay, so you can be sort of reserve co-pilot. I'll go get my piloting thing removed and replace it with orbital mechanics, so I can fly the spaceship. You'll be our pilot.
Why do you have such a limited capacity?
I am...
Peanut brain.
I don't really know how to say this without being... I've only got a +1 in intelligence. How do I flavour this in universe?
0.
Yeah. Limited storage capacity, I guess?
Peanut brain.
Oh, I was going to suggest an upgrade, but of course they're probably not available.
There were upgrades?
There were.
Oh, right.
As far as I'm aware, I've got the only ones.
Oh, yeah.
Show off.
Yeah, I think it's probably best that we just split the skills then. That's probably easier.
My skills that I currently have, I just looked them up, are
You've got driving
driving, shooting, fusion control,
and
and medic.
medic. So you got space for one more.
Medic. Well, I was trying to be sensible at the time, but it's coming absolutely useless because I'm.
You say that. This time, it genuinely might come in useful because we don't have a lot of heal.
Yeah, but I still don't actually have any tools or any way of applying it.
Yeah.
It's like traditional medic.
All you need to do is loot my body, and then you have all the tools, including the painkillers, in huge amounts.
Yes, he just has a great big jar of poppy juice.
All the opium. Ignore the pipe.
Yeah,
in
you
there.
can imagine that. Roll a dice. Take another death save. Why? Well, he's not very good at this. Wrong jar.
That does happen sometimes.
Ah, shit, that's the honey. Fuck.
I mean, it would disinfect the wound to a degree.
Yeah, but I can't imagine honey being intravenously pumped into your blood vessels is going to do much good.
If you
No.
maybe.
If you're diabetic, maybe. Just put neat honey in it. Jesus Christ.
It's healing.
Oh.
I can see anti-vaxxers trying that. Oh,
You,
God.
you now have an embolism. Where? Everywhere.
No,
It's fucking honey.
it's not you have an embolism, you are.
You are an
Your
embolism.
heart valves are clogged with what?
Honey.
They're all stuck.
Well, Mr. Pooh, I am sorry to inform you that you are an embolism, honey.
Oh, God.
We shouldn't talk about the Chinese leader like that.
When he...
Oh, that actually happened in my Discord. Somebody was mentioning that they were going to visit a family in mainland China, and
yeah.
they needed to get a visa for it. So they were in the Chinese embassy to get it,
Uh-huh.
and they started posting Winnie the Pooh images in Discord, and I was like, okay, I am now instituting a new rule. It is against the rules of this server to attempt to get any other member of this server's organs harvested by any state actor.
Oh my God. Xi Jinping, why are you so butthurt about it? Just accept you look a little bit like Winnie the Pooh. It's fine. He does look a little bit like Winnie the Pooh.
It's only a tiny
Have you-
amount, but yeah.
Have you heard that the Chinese are taking all their bloody pandas back?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
We
No,
saw
I-
some in Singapore.
Do we source them in Singapore? Oh, okay. Well, at least there's that.
Yeah, they
So-
own every single one, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they own like
Yeah, because the Singapore ones had a baby, yeah? and then they want the baby back.
yeah, even though it's not theirs to begin with.
No, because they loaned the.
Oh, they loaned
they
them
they
from Singapore.
physically own every panda in the world.
There you go. And they've just been like, yeah, we want them back. We want all of them back. So it's how can you own a wild animal?
Well, they're all found in China, so
Yeah.
you can't legally export them because they are on Chinese. So,
Well, all kangaroos are found in Australia.
yeah.
the Australian government don't own all the kangaroos.
Yeah, the thing is, kangaroos breed quite easily.
Well, yes, this is true. A good panda will have sex maybe once every 2 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
And their swimmers are about as good as like they move.
Yeah, exactly. Not very. A little bit uncoordinated.
I just remember watching this video once of a panda that had partially climbed a tree upside down and then just urinated on itself. And seemed confused.
That's very panda behaviour.
What's going on? Why is it raining? Why is it warm?
Oh, fucking hell.
Anyway, back to the game.
Yeah.
So, the plan is, we go to Laridian.
Mm-hmm.
You leave your suits with him temporarily.
Yes, and we'll just have to potter around for a little bit.
Well, you leave, for a couple of hours.
Mm-hmm.
You could stay with the Cloud if you wanted to. I could take the suits down and then bring them back up for you.
I think, yeah, if yourself and you do that... What's this stupid panda doing?
Well, it's one he saw.
It's when we saw in Singapore.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, of course. I forget you were there a little while ago.
Yeah.
God,
Well, show it to the audience.
beautiful.
Just
And
in
it's
time for it to turn to
It's just turned to landscape.
God damn it.
Anyway, yes, carry on.
So, you two remain on the Cloud. We'll
Mhm.
head down with the suits. We'll get your associates to work on them.
Yeah.
Well, then you can go back with their two suits and go to Wilton, I believe you
Yeah, we're
wanted to.
going to Wilton and the power station near it.
I will
We'll probably
remain.
do both.
I'll remain in Laridian to make sure the other suits get done and have some conversation with your associate.
Mhm.
And then we can pick you up and we're back.
Indeed.
Whilst you're going on for a couple of hours,
Mhm.
how many hand grenades do you have left nowadays?
How many
No,
more
I'm being
grenades do
sensitive.
you need to make? Yeah.
This is the question.
Yeah.
Have you got any left?
Yes. I can use that many.
Oh, no.
I've got. Speaking of pandas, I've got some homebrew to show you in a minute.
Oh,
actually.
I wonder if it's. Oh, damn it! There was a Kickstarter I meant to
I
show
have
you, and I
12.
forgot. Oh, I think it may have
Do
already
you
finished.
need any more?
I can always have.
It's
If you make.
I'll put it
How
into
many
the
are you
Discord.
making?
Well, making in batches of 10, so it's...
Oh, it'll tell you fine. Yeah.
I'll try to put it into the Discord. It's
Make
loading
it work.
very slowly.
Do you want wind-up ones, timed ones, or just standard hand grenades?
Just stuff.
I don't think you say
Your
that
menu nowadays.
you
What
make
did I
it in
say?
you make it in batches, like a baking like a dessert roll or
Well,
something.
it's a constructive use of my character's time, so I'm going to use an hour of my time while he's gone to make some hand grenades, and the other hour of my time to learn.
It's in the general chat.
What was I learning?
This is
68
D&D
hours to go.
Shorts, isn't it?
I don't know off the top of my head.
I've been learning engineering.
Yeah, it is.
68 hours to go. So if you do want it,
Nice.
68 hours to what?
to this particular Kickstarter race.
Whoa! Fuck me.
If you do, I want a copy of the races, please.
Fair play. That's a lot of money.
And their goal
20k backers.
and their goal was 16k. So yeah, they're
They're definitely going to be doing this. In fairness, this guy
actually
he very
you would
much knows what
probably
he's
like this
doing.
one.
Is it?
It's set in like
It's like a sort of like Far East kind of Japan, China.
more
Ah,
China,
Dragon
I
on the
would
front,
say.
that's really cool.
Yeah.
What is it?
Tony Dragon on the front of the book.
It's a setting. It's got like kaiju fighting. There's crafting
All the
system.
pictures
There's
are
new
like that.
species.
The Oni are quite a big thing in this one, I think.
Yeah.
Kaiju battles.
PDF.
Ooh.
Okay,
Oh, hang on a minute. You can be an elemental bender. Hang on, isn't that just Avatar?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
that's exactly. Yeah.
Immersive subclasses. How much is this to back?
So 50
Depends.
yokai, 50 yokai inspired creatures, some subclasses, some folklore inspired races, craftable magic items, ingenious ninja prostheses, and some new spells, 40 of them, and some party combo mechanics, which I'd need to look at them.
You can get the PDF for 25 quid.
Yeah.
That's not
25 quid pledge.
Oh.
That's pretty good. 50 quid, you get the book, the actual hard copy.
So it's got 3 new races in it, which look interesting.
Yeah. I think the Sarujan are one of them, which is like a gorilla race.
It's
Very
the
interesting.
Huyo-ren,
Could be the panda if it's Chinese.
Yeah.
Hanataka Tengu, and Tatsumi,
Oh, Satsumi.
which is basically like lung dragon derived dragonborn.
Ah, yeah.
They look fantastic. And the Furoken, I have a feeling that's like witchy. Because they're sort of very
The
plant.
Furoken.
They look like plant creatures.
Ooh. Interesting.
Anyway, back to the actual game we're playing. the
Again,
Kickstarter.
for the-
But it's only
third
68
time.
hours, so I was like, I better blink it now.
Yeah, should do it now. Yeah, that's right.
So yes, we'll do that then. I'll have a word with Granny and make sure she's up for the plan.
Granny, you-
Granny.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Granny.
Never tell her I spoke to that. I will never live it down.
Mm.
To be clear, that was an actual instruction. Do you want to get paid or not?
Mm. Well, there you go then. It's told you.
I didn't join this for the money.
No,
You didn't?
No.
Oh yeah, no, true. Yeah, you are an heir apparent. It's not that
Yeah,
you need
He
it.
doesn't give a shit about money at this
Yeah,
point.
that's fair. Right then, well, I guess we should crack on then. Let's go.
I'll leave you a moment while I have a word with her. He stands up, leaves you the room. It's a few minutes of silence in which you can do what you wish to do. Chat, poke the companions who have strange growths on them, which have sunk into their bodies.
Mm, that worries me.
Yeah, because they could misty step.
Yeah. If it doesn't turn into like a chest burster or something.
Yeah, I'm sure that won't go.
No, no! He's doing that thing again.
What thing?
Alien.
That thing when you go.
Do it for the camera.
Do the when I ask a question, V'll go. When I've got it right, usually, and it's usually something very disturbing that I've got right.
It's not always when you get it right. Sometimes it's just when I'm like, oh, I like that idea.
Oh no!
Yeah, give it that
Fuck.
idea, yeah.
This is why I need to be a DM at some point.
Go for
So
it.
all of the ideas that I can have are things that I can use rather than things that get levied against
I'll warn you
me.
now. I do that exact thing. I will come up with ideas and DMs just like, so
It's
how many hands did it have?
Yeah. What is this hecatonkery that you're talking about?
Oh, God.
Imagine that. Imagine if the hecatonkeries were actually in
Hecatonkeries.
the... Depends on the historical source.
Yeah, that's fair.
Imagine
So
if they were...
I'm used to Decatoncles anyway from Ghost in the Shell.
Oh,
Which is
right.
where I originally heard of it because it was the name of a computer.
Oh, right. Oh, rather than the Greek mythological source.
Yes.
Oh, fair play, fair play.
Because I heard of it there and I was like, I really like that term. I wonder whether it's been used in anything. Oh, it's
Oh,
Greek.
oh, yeah, it was a few thousand years after. Ah, fair enough.
It was the many-headed ones.
Many-headed, many-armed.
Oh, yeah, many are.
Yeah, it was like 50 heads and 100 arms each. Yeah, and there were 3 of them.
In
Huh?
Did a Titan.
No, they were the children of Uranos and Gaia. So the first order. But they were the ones that eventually begat the Titans. But the first thing that they did was they made the Hecatoncheires. But they were so ugly that Uranos was like, absolutely not. Get to Tartarus. Fuck off. Basically.
So, you guys have a few moments to take some time. After that time passes, because I don't think anybody wants to do anything at the moment,
Not really anything I can
you
do.
feel the
but it's love
cloud
you.
shifting as it starts to rotate and start heading back across the mountains. So it's rising back up again. Actually, no, it's still you're already at high height, so it's just going straight over the mountains.
Cool.
Do any of you want to do anything during your travel time? Because you have a fair bit of it, an entire day.
Let's practice my martial arts.
So you're going to be doing some martial arts practice.
To be perfectly honest. Ooh, actually, can I ask what Grunhilde? That's
Yes.
her name, isn't it? Can I ask Grunhilde if I can have a little look for a semi-decent shield amongst her things that I can borrow?
Borrow?
You have a hole.
Yes, the hoard, yeah. And I do mean borrow.
Do you have anything you could use as collateral?
Uh,
Got a couple of plushies.
Don't hold your fucking plushies. You don't know you have
your
plushies.
fucking plushies. What?
They've got real fucking action.
Oh god. I've got a number of magical items that I could use as collateral. Actually,
Do you like to anti-armor?
What were you borrowing?
I'm borrowing a
Oh,
decent
shit.
shield, something that might, yeah, because I realised not too long ago that when I'm in the armor, my AC isn't actually affected because of the way that I've got the ring of I've only got the ring. I think I've only got the ring of protection, or the cloak of protection rather. It stacks on top of the armor, so my AC doesn't actually change. But outside of the armor, my AC would drop if I used a shield. Inside the armor, my AC would only increase if I used a shield. It would put me up to 21, which is actually
wouldn't that
useful.
limit your attacks?
No, because it's punching and kicking. It doesn't matter. I can use any part of my body to make an unarmed strike. Also, nose, trunk. I can use my trunk to make unarmed strikes.
Well, you should hold the shield with your trunk.
Pardon?
Well, you should hold the shield with your trunk.
I could do that also. Oh no, I can't do that. I can't do that. There is a specific set of things that I can do unless you let me.
Could we like tie it to the end of your nose?
I would say it would be impractical to use it in a fight, but you
Yeah.
can certainly hold it outside of combat.
I'd rather just have a shield because it will actually, it'll benefit me in a certain way. Okay, so I've got 4 that I could quite happily that I could trade away.
What sort of thing do you got?
So we've got a Mace of Terror. We've got a demonic spear.
I'm not sure I really want a demonic spear.
I show her the demonic spear.
Is this the one that screams every
Yes,
time?
it's the one that screams. Yeah, the tongue is the blade. That one. You
Okay,
get
that's
used
kind
to
of funny.
Yeah, you do get used to it, the unsettlingness of it. I have this short bow, which will turn things into flowers upon its demise. A little bit grim, but you do get a nice potpourri out of it.
Depends on what you're firing at.
Yes, true
What's the
enough.
attack bonus on that one?
+1. It's not super good. I got it at like level 10, so it's quite outclassed now. I also have this, and I present the symbiotic ring, which is the whole temp HP at dawn thing. And I have this assassin's gauntlet, which is kind of useful
What is it?
in certain ways. You've seen me
That's
use
the
it
one
before.
where it grabs souls.
No, it's
no,
not.
it's
No,
not.
that's the soul blade.
Oh, that's the sever one.
Yeah, this is the detachable hand, or in my case, detachable nose, because I put it on my trunk.
Sever!
Yeah. So there's a number of different items of varying degrees, I'm sure. Or you could take multiple of them if I can get a really good shield out of it.
Well, let me see what I've got in the old collection. Let me
Wonderful.
see. I'm going to go try and see what weird shit she's got.
Oh, good. A weird shit shield would be kind of fun. Yeah, but I realise that now I've multi-classed into cleric.
do you
I get
have
all the
dark
proficiencies. I do, but I also don't. I use these, and I show her the night vision goggles.
Oh, those, yes. Yes, they're built into what's his boy's suit.
Indeed, yes, yeah.
Well, I have a shield that could give you dark vision and a few other
Okay.
things.
Okay, what is it?
It's called a shield of farsight. I took it off a mind flare.
Do you mind if I have a little meta look at the
Go for
things?
it.
Thank you.
I'll read it out for the benefit of
Have
people
a
at
look.
home.
Indeed.
A mind flayer skilled at crafting a magic item creates a shield of farsight by harvesting an eye from an intelligent humanoid and magically implanting it on the outer surface of a non-magical shield. Shield becomes a magic item once the eye is implanted, whereupon the mind flayer can give its shield to a thrall or hang it up on a wall outside its lair. As long as the shield is on the same plane as existence as its creator, the mind flayer can see through the shield's eye, which has dark vision out to a range of 60 feet. While peering through its magical eye, the mind flayer can use its mind blast action as though it were standing behind the shield. Of course, this isn't a normal one.
Okay.
You can attune to it and gain the ability to use it.
Oh, right. Okay.
And you can give it to somebody else and you can see through it. As long as you're attuned.
Can you use abilities through it then, apart from the
Ones that you can view by sight, yes.
So I could use my psychic blades through it.
You could, I suppose, yeah.
Possibly.
That'd be kind of freaky.
Is it possible to use it without being attuned to it as well? It's
As a shield, yes.
Yeah, just as a shield.
I mean, at the moment, I think it's... I could attune to it and I'd be able to see what's going on.
Dumb question then.
Bad idea.
If you held it, if you held it and I attuned to it, would I be able to fire through it when I'm not holding it?
Yes, presumably, if you're attuned to it.
Well, actually, if you attuned to it and then something went wrong, could you use your breath weapon through it?
I doubt it. That doesn't go from sight. That's from me.
Oh, yeah, true.
Also, it comes out of the mouth.
True. You're not much of a spellcaster either, are you?
Not really, no, it's
No,
never been my
sure.
area of interest. I like items.
Fair enough. Do you have like a cannon or something? Would that work through it?
Oh dear.
It wouldn't work through the shield.
Ah, damn it.
I do have a
But
cannon.
you do have one. Yeah, there you go. Well, how many attunement slots have you got spare?
Let's see, all of mine.
Have you not got a single attuned item?
Oh, sorry, one thing. I've got the cube of force.
Is that it?
Yeah.
You know you've got 4 slots, mate.
Yeah.
Attuned to shit!
Like what? I haven't found
Anything!
I haven't had anything to
Yeah,
attune to.
there aren't that many items that are tunable here because it's Laridia. They don't
I've got-
have magic items.
I've got like 7.
But you
Yeah, I've
bought
got quite a few,
mostly.
and I can't.
No, half of them I found.
Oh no, I've got a cube of force and that's it. And the rest of it's just me.
Well, if you're happy with... So, if
I've got a
you
couple of
attune to the
Short swords
shield,
you can use.
he could use me to do
Shoot.
sightlines and shit, right?
So long as you can do it from your eye.
So I can see, use dark vision.
Would
so
I gain dark vision from this as well? Or not?
If you're not attuned to it now.
Okay.
shoot psychic blades out of it. I could just stay at home.
Yeah.
I will point out, you do your psychic blades from your hands.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, not all of them, because I've got Rend Mind isn't done through my...
What's it done through? If it's sight-based, yeah.
He's talking something. Sorry.
For instance, I would allow something like... No, Bardic Inspiration requires you to be able to hear it, so no, it wouldn't be Bardic Inspiration ability.
But it would be like any spell that requires sight.
Yeah,
Or
if you
anything like
did...
that.
If you had something like...
Toll the
Magic Missile.
Dead or something.
Oh yeah,
like
or
that.
Toll the Dead, or Magic Missile. Because
That would
Magic
pop.
Missile will hit whatever you can see. So if you're halfway around the planet, it will still fucking hit. It might take a while to get there.
That's quite funny. I quite like that.
So long as there isn't like a complete barrier in the way.
Yeah, that's fair.
Otherwise it will hit the barrier, then try and hit it.
No, it's when I use my psychic blades to deal sneak attack damage to a creature, I can force that target to make a wisdom saving throw.
So you wouldn't be able to do it through that particular
Yeah.
thing.
Is there any other kind of shields that
See
you
what
have?
I've got. I've seen what I've got. Roll me a D10.
What the fuck is my D10? Oh, I just put it over there, you idiot. That does a 5. Oh, okay.
Oh, I have 12
Okay.
Onyx dice, it turns out nowadays. I haven't been...
Oh,
Thanks, you've got a couple when you're up. Got up to 17.
Well, at some point. I don't know, because this is obviously up to date and this isn't, so...
well,
dear.
there are two things I've got at the moment.
Okay.
There's the Pariah Shield.
That doesn't sound good.
Basically, if you stay close to your teammates, it will give, for every comrade that's within 5 feet of you, you get a +1 to your AC, which is amazing.
Yeah.
And
Stay
it'll stack
that close.
up to 3 times.
Okay, so that's a potential +3. Do you need a tune?
However,
You can use your reaction when someone within 5 feet of you takes damage to take that damage yourself.
Okay. Interesting.
It's great for tanky builds and those with self-healing, but
Mm,
you can, you don't have to.
yeah.
So basically, as long as we're nearby, like when I'm sat in your hood, you get instant +1.
Yeah, true enough. Yeah.
It
does require attunement, though.
You're probably not going to be into
That's the only thing.
there is another one, which I've been working on for a while.
Ooh.
I'm trying to get the actual image. No, not image. The actual stats.
So my sneak attack is 9d6 now.
Okay. Okay, so. Yeah, I want. Okay, it is a silver dragon shield. She brings it out. It's a bit big for most people.
So it should be perfectly sized for me.
It has a silver dragon emblazoned on the front of it. Who would think it? It also whispers warnings to its wearer, granting a +2 bonus to initiative if you're not incapacitated.
Ooh, that's quite good.
So it's +2 AC, because shield,
Yep.
and +2 to initiative.
Nice. Does this require attunement as well? Oh, perfect. If you guys are all right with that,
Yeah.
you wouldn't get any.
No, you wouldn't get any.
I mean, I'd lean it
bonuses
against
for
the tree
anyway.
and use it as a house.
Yeah. You
Yeah,
make a tent out of
It
it.
is taller than you.
Yeah. I'll...
This is like a heater shield, where it's sort of the traditional, the fantasy shield shape.
the like sort of thing.
It's more like the
Yeah, the
heart shape.
yeah,
almost.
like sort of kite shieldy kind of thing.
But
Yeah.
like a Norman.
I think Norman ones were similar to that. I think. Yeah.
Where are you to get this specific thing, or is this like a homebrewed thing?
This is I'm getting stats from an Adventurers League, but it is a known item. I don't think it's necessarily in 5th edition stuff.
I don't think. Yeah, I can't.
It's Order
See
of the
it.
Silver Dragon +2 shield.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, I got it.
While we're on,
Awesome.
while we're on this subject, you don't have any strength enhancing belts or gloves we could possibly borrow.
I'll see what I've got. What do you have to put up as collateral?
Wings of flying.
Dragon.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's in your hoard. I've got 2 vampiric short swords.
Do tell.
They're great for attacking when it's dark. Dim light.
Matched pair, you said.
Yeah, they are. They're actually identical.
I'll take a look. Let me see what there is in the shield line.
One's a
in
bit
the
older than the
belt
other.
line.
Yeah, only by a couple of weeks.
Belts, but, strength belt.
You're not using your wings anymore.
I can't. Because I've attuned to 4 things already. I can't. I've got my moon blade, my vorpal sword,
Oh, God.
my gloves, hill giant strength, whatever. Which I try to upgrade.
I mean,
And a ring of protection.
Troll?
Can I borrow
Troll?
wings?
Is it troll strength?
Well, it depends. I'll see if.
Otherwise, can I borrow them? So I am
Mhm.
desperately
Pitiful
immobile
strength,
otherwise.
yeah.
that would actually be a useful thing to get.
Yeah.
I've
So-
got my teleporting, but that's the situation.
I would like you to roll. I would like you to roll a. Roll me a D100. Yes, always do.
Thank you.
I was like, no, sorry. Yeah, it's right.
95.
Well, I